Yesterday, the Alabama Medical Cannabis Commission announced an international accounting firm will re-examine the scoring system that was used to award medical marijuana licenses earlier this year. But there will be no fundamental changes to the application process. And that's bad news for a Baldwin County company that can't believe it wasn't awarded a license. Inside this warehouse in Foley, there's a lot going on. Thousands of pounds of South Alabama grown marijuana, all legal, are being processed into CBD and other hemp-related products by a company called Osity. It all begins in the extraction room, a futuristic-looking laboratory.
What we've done here is basically grind it down.
Osity's chief chemist, Chris Whaley, shows us how the ground-up plant is processed through a labyrinth of impressive-looking equipment. There are pipes and gauges, lights flash, liquids spin, and steam rises while workers watch over. Once the plant goes through the entire process here in the lab, you're left with this distillate. It's kind of like a solidified honey. And there's enough in this small jar alone to make more than 35,000 CBD gummies. That next step happens in another room. It's like a climate-controlled sterile kitchen where workers in lab suits and hairnets mix and stir, mold, and cook what ends up as gummies. Right now, they're CBD-based, the less potent, less medicinal cousin of THC, the active ingredient in what's commonly referred to as medical marijuana. Chemists at Osity say they could make the conversion to producing THC products in less than a week.
So the THC molecule and the CBD molecule behave almost identically from a chemical standpoint. So our processes that we have established here would work ideally for THC extraction as well.
As things stand right now, though, the company won't get that opportunity. In May, Osity was denied a THC product license by the Alabama Cannabis Commission. The company lost out to applicants that have no facility, that currently exist only on paper.
We were certainly shocked, amazed, all the range of emotions you go through.
So Osity and some other rejected applicants filed lawsuits, and the Cannabis Commission has temporarily halted the medical marijuana program.
I think everybody wants to do it right.
Former Mobile Mayor Mike Dow founded Osity with Ray French. They say the big issue here is that no one from the Alabama Cannabis Commission, nor the people contracted to handle the application process, have ever stepped foot inside their Foley facility.
Let's go visit the facility. Let's go talk to their scientists and geneticists and formulation scientists and include that in our decision making as we go forward.
Osity insists site visits must be a part of any legitimate application process. Company representatives say they've been producing CBD products since 2020, sold more than $1 million of those products last year worldwide, and that should count for something.
We're already making these type of products, but we're the example of how it's supposed to be done.
If site visits happen, Osity believes it will ultimately be licensed to make and sell medical marijuana products for the people of Alabama.
It is not just one of the best facilities in Alabama, it's one of the best facilities in the United States. Level of technology, level of professionalism, cleanliness, all of it is world class.
Now, the Cannabis Commission says it would be too costly to go to all 90 application locations, even though only a handful, like Osity, actually have something to see other than a vacant lot or a vacant building.